Okay. The member in the getaway group, you need to take a cold shower because you over there asking some questions. I'm like, you got some tension. Some stuff going on with you, but it's all right. I said I was going to answer everything. So I'm going to do just that. The other group, the Moon Goddess group, I'm going to answer your questions too. So let's start off with Kaliza. Is that how you say it? Something like that. Kaliza wants to know, am I bi or les? I am les. And what I like to call it is chemsexual. Initially, I was attracted to whatever I wanted to be attracted to. I didn't teeter-totter back and forth. But once I became attached with whatever, you kind of look, oh, it's a vagina. So, there you go. Gay. Second question from her. How do I like foreplay? I love foreplay. It's great. It's like revving up the engine before you mow the grass. I mean, it got to happen. Sometimes, depending on my mood, that's all that can happen, and I'm fine with it. Next thing is, what do I look for in a woman? I need us to be in sync most of the time. Not all the time. Some of the time is fine, depending. But I need us to sync. And I think that's a safe answer because I could say, I need her to have this and be this and look like this. And those are just dry, mundane, simple-minded things. I'm not worried about that. If that stuff happens to be there, then I consider it lanyard. But I just need us to get along. If we get along and you're completely different from me, it doesn't matter. I get along with people on a daily basis that have nothing to do with me whatsoever. And that's what I want with my partner. Am I single? I guess my dog just answered that. Hot spots. Girl, I'm 30-something years old. I haven't had a hot spot since high school. I don't have a hot spot. My entire body is a hot spot. One thing I have always said, though, about hot spots is, depending on who it is, you could touch me in a particular area and it won't have any effect on me. Like, have you ever seen a woman obviously needing some sexual attention where somebody can brush up against, ooh, that was my spot. I'm not like that. You can be sitting right next to me doing this, trying to be cute, and I'm just thinking you got a fucking rub issue and I'm about to check your ass. But if my partner does that anywhere, I don't care if it's on the tip of my nose, my entire body is a hot spot. So, first time I had sex was 19, December. November, December. Oh, I haven't had very many partners. To say I'm 34 years old, I haven't had very many partners. That was with a male. Female was like recently, like legit recently. And if you want to count the half-ass, probably one prior to the one now. Favorite position? All of them. All of them. I'm not about to limit myself. I swear to God, it all has to do with my moment. Like, how I'm feeling at the time. So, all of them. All of them. First time somebody ever broke my heart. Believe it or not. It was last year around this time. Yeah. There was a break. And during that break, I did certain things. They did certain things. The certain things that I did weren't actually anything that could come back to me as a negative. But some of the certain things they did, not necessarily saying that they were bad, like cheating or anything like that, but at the time I was super sensitive and it made me feel some type of way. So, that was the closest thing to heartbreak, I think. Beautiful. Why am I so beautiful? Well, let me show you something since it's right here. See this man? That my daddy. My daddy was cute. And my mama, she was cute too. So when you put it all together, that's why I'm so beautiful. It's a good question, though. Good first date. Good first date. Honestly, I can tell you what my ideal date is, but I can tell you what my first date, like my good first date. My good first date was actually here at the house. And it involved me babysitting somebody's kid and Papa John's Pizza. And I think we watched a movie. I can't remember. But a good first date, I like to be pampered a lot. So if you come out of the gate on some spa, mani-pedi type stuff, I'm not a money person at all. At all. But just something conservative that has to do with me feeling good. And if it's the first date, no, I don't want you rubbing on me and all this other extra shit. Take my ass somewhere. How do I let my girl know that I want to fuck? I don't. I don't mean to sound cocky, but when everything is kosher here in this house, all I gotta do is be me. All I gotta do is hop up out the tub, out the shower, put on my PJs. I ain't gotta go do no extra stuff, put on those skimpy shoestring bikinis and hookah heels. I don't have to do any of that. They just know. They know me and they know what's up. Moon Goddess. Cassandra Ellis asked me, does my partner share the same or similar spiritual journeys that I have? And if not, how do we stay in sync? She understands and agrees with them. She's aware of my journey. They are very different, though. Mine are a lot more saturated than hers. I'm a lot more consistent with mine. It's really difficult to stay in sync when your partner is not on the same wavelength, but no one is ever on the same wavelength. It's just a matter of me continuing to be a beacon, maintaining my balance and continuously feeding my ultimate self is what works. And if she decides to follow suit even a little bit, those are the times that things actually like flow a whole lot better. We're gonna call her Poetic Old Soul. She asked me, what was my sign? I'm a Pisces. I was born March 7th. I was supposed to be born February 12th, which would have made me an Aquarius, but I was stubborn and I decided not to come out for a while. How did my partner and I meet? Well, I've always said it's trashy to meet somebody in a club. But guess where we met? In a club. We exchanged numbers. We talked from the time that I left, which was around 11, 12 o'clock, to about 3, 4 in the morning. And she came over to help me babysit this little girl. And that was our first date, was babysitting and pizza, like I said earlier. So the first night, I think we slept together, like sleep. Like we didn't do anything. It was the first time either of us had like, actual sleep. Oh, by the way, I have a amethyst in my hand. That's what I'm messing with. She got off work. She came here and she greeted me at the door with this big, hearty, magical hug. And that's how I knew. That's how we met. Hey! I'm trying to do a video here. How long before we made it official? We made it official within a week. She moved in about 2 weeks. Rings were exchanged within a few days. Now, there is an upside and a downside to that. The certainty of this person being the one was there, but there's still a lot that we needed to learn, and in the long run, it has caused some issues, but whether or not they'll work out is not really for me to say. Everything is going to happen and has happened for a reason, so I can choose to resist it or I can choose to ride the wave. And if you've seen my other video that I posted, you'll know exactly. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe 14. Something like that. And I want more. and have a big giant geode upstairs, which no, I'm not about to go upstairs, but it's up there. How many? Oh, I think she asked, why did I become an EMT? I like to help people in any way, shape, or form. Everything I've ever done has been to help people. I used to teach early childhood education. I wanted to help toddlers learn to sign prior to them being able to speak because it made them a happier baby. I want to help the homeless. My mom was a firefighter in New Orleans. She was the first female firefighter. I even attempted to do that. I got very far in that program, but EMT is where it's at for me right now, and I love helping people. Even in my personal life, I have been known to put my own needs to the side, which I need to stop doing for the sake of someone else's. That's what I do. Tantric sex. Have my partner and I ever tried tantric sex? I texted her and asked her. She asked me what it was, so I'm assuming no. I know what it is. I've done it before on an individual basis years ago, and it was awesome, and I've never attempted to do it again. Maybe I should try, but it's something I'm interested in. Well, who knows? So, but that's it. That's all the questions right now. And thank you for your participation and give me something to do on this Saturday night.